Hey, welcome back to my channel. I've got another drawing video for you here today. And this video is basically just how I draw my comic. So I actually forgot my ruler. So I'm using a piece of paper to rule in this photo. And I did these terrible nails on my fingernails, so ignore those. So I draw out the boxes. I like to look at other comic books for reference and inspiration for how my panels look, because I'm not really good at that. But now I'm just drawing like a draft page for what I want it to look like. I have a script and I have a separate script for the landscaping. So it's like, I want this scene to have this, I want this to have this. This is how the story goes, you know. So now I'm basically just drawing the draft of what I want the frames to look like. It's like kind of like what you do in design when you do photography stuff. You plan out the photos before you do them. So I'm just drawing a scene, and in this video I only do half the page because I didn't have enough storage on my phone to record the whole thing. Also, talking about recording it, I'm sorry for the setup, but it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't have what is it called? A stand for my phone or anything. So I put it on my water bottle, which is probably the worst place to put it. But you know, what can you do? So now that I've done kind of the basic drawing, I go in with the text bubbles and kind of space out where I want to put everything. I don't necessarily have the words written down correctly on here. It's kind of just like bullet points of what the characters are kind of feeling, and then I go and I look at my script and I edit that. But right now you see this horrible quality video zoomed in. It's so bad, it's almost ridiculous. But I'm just drawing the shoe here, and I kind of go in, I use 2B lead, because you can work you can do a lot of things with 2B, I reckon. So I'm shading, and I go in with the detail work, and then here's me drawing tiny little J. So small. You can barely see it. And I kind of, with this process, I actually started off digitally, and I mean, a lot of people being my friends who are watching this, you'd probably be like, why aren't you doing it digitally? And it was just really hard to look at a screen all day, and Apple Pencil on iPad, it's not the best setup, to be fair, and I use my iPad for school, so it's just a whole storage and, you know, applications and all that kind of stuff. So drawing on paper is just, it's so primitive, it's so, like, you can just draw for hours and it doesn't feel like a chore, almost. And so I scan these in with a scanner, and then I make the lines look black so I don't have to outline everything. But here I am, I make the lines thicker, I add shading, and I lean into the scribbly look because I think that's so unique. I think, like, you read comics and everything's so fine and there's so much blank space, but I just love the bare bones drawings, like underneath the drawings. Like, it just adds so much texture, and it's so pretty. And not to toot my own freaking horn, but I really like it. So here, yeah, drawing another drawing. Took me a while to get that arm right, actually, which is the annoying thing about not drawing digitally, is you can't really fix things and move them around as easily. But this bottom panel I actually struggled with a lot. It's weird drawing things that aren't far away but aren't close. For me, I get the proportions wrong, and it's really struggle. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Just kind of trying to get the sort of legs right for ages. And yeah, that's kind of my process. You get to open into my world. So the comic, Everything is Possible, that name is not defined yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to call it, Everything is Possible. Comes out next year, 2025, around October. It's like a Halloween kind of spooky story kind of vibes. I just realized I've been covering the microphone the whole time, so if it sounds muffled, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day.